Minnesota ranks the highest per capita for being a safe haven for transgender individuals in Minnesota. And can I just say, we can talk about economic growth and feeding children and growing the economy and creating jobs simultaneously with talking about everybody's human rights matters, and we shouldn't be demonizing that. You can do both.
Because let's be clear, this is life-affirming and life-saving healthcare. When our children tell us who they are, it is our job as grown-ups to listen and to believe them.
I am directly in front of the entrance to the school on Garfield Avenue and West 54th, right off of Lindale. Okay. And I have seen children leave the school with bandages on their arm. One child left with a bandage on his arm, raced to his mother for an embrace. It's clearly a very serious situation. We will not speculate on any details. What we know now is what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is an active police scene outside of the school. And I've seen 2 children leave with bandages on their arm. There's tons of concerned neighbors over here. I talked to one woman whose children did not go to this school, but she has a child who goes to Holy Angels. She says that this school, a lot of children go to high school at Holy Angels. It's a feeder school, and that she is just overcome with emotion seeing this happen in her neighborhood, her community, people she knows. It's a really emotional scene here for people who are looking on. I've seen very distraught looking people, potentially parents whose children attend this school. And I have seen police go in and out of the school here, again, at the entrance at West 54th and Garfield Avenue. At least a dozen ambulances blocking off the entire road. And just a very active scene and an emotional one for the parents and the families.
This is a trend. This is a trend of people attacking Christianity. Christianity has always been, throughout history, the most persecuted religion, and nothing has changed. And we as Christians got to stand up and we got to just start telling the truth. Like the fact, okay, am I wrong, or was this a trans shooter? So now we're seeing a pattern of trans, woke, crazy, mentally ill people violently attacking Christian, like targeting Christian schools and churches. This is the highest level of evil. This is Satan at work.
Wasn't the shooter that tried to kill Trump was a trans?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Wasn't?
No, he's just a weirdo. You talking about Butler?
Butler? Nah, it wasn't. Nah.
But this is interesting because I'm not trying to paint that as like the fact that all transgender people are violent, but I think that this is something that should be highlighted as like there's a mental illness going on within this community, because this is a mass attack on children.
Yeah.
No mentally sane person will attack children or try to harm children. Children are innocent.
I have heard about a whole lot of hate that's being directed at our trans community.
This mother.
Anybody who is using this as an opportunity to villainize our trans community or any other community out there has lost their sense of common humanity.
Oh, wow.
We should not be operating out of a place of hate for anyone. We should be operating from a place of love for our kids. All of us.
You see?
I've got to be honest. Well, this is not a time for this message. I mean, people have a right to be outraged. People have a right to be upset. I understand the underlying point. Like, they shouldn't be attacking all trans people because of the actions of a few. Sure. But people have a right to be upset. And if they want to call in some questions and want to know why we keep seeing these levels of violence from the trans community, I think that's a valid question. And I think there's some interestingness going on in Minnesota, because you guys are one of the states that pushes the trans ideology. You have gender affirming care. You 10 upon 10 put some transgender person in charge of something. in their state government. So I mean, I believe some of the blood is on the leadership's hands because you guys are allowing this type of delusion to be applauded and acknowledged and validated, and obviously they're gonna feel vengeful and upset when the rest of the world doesn't feel that way, because a lot of people believe that this is a mental illness.
It is. It's 100% a mental illness. If you think that you are in the wrong body, you are the wrong gender, I'm sorry, but you are mentally ill. Transgender equals mentally ill. And when we affirm this and we do what he is doing, it just creates more opportunities for things like this to happen. This is why I keep saying that the world is becoming so much anti-Christian, anti-Western, and pushing all these evil things. And it's causing people to think in evil ways. It's causing evil actions. This is not okay at all. This mayor is a weak man. You need to stand up and say the truth. This shit is a problem. Kids are about to die. People are being shot.
Kids did die.
Kids died behind this trans shit now. And they are attacking Christianity. All of this is evil at the highest level. And I don't care what y'all say about me. I don't care about none of this. Trans equals mentally ill. Obviously, like Brandon says, yes, all of them are not violent. But there is a trend that there is some that are very violent, because clearly we know trans people make up a small percentage of the community. But we've seen several times now that they have gotten violent with people and they have shot up multiple things. So we have to call a spade when we see it. Just like how y'all say, oh, I've heard people on the left say we don't call white men who shoot up things terrorists. Well, why don't we call trans people who shoot up Christian schools evil terrorists as well?
Yeah, I think that was phenomenal what you just said. I agree.
You know, Minnesota was known for defunding their police.
Exactly.
Like, look what happened, bro.
That's where George Floyd happened?
Yes. So that's why I'm also wondering, like, this is a school. Why there was no police officer on the scene? I was told, you know, he had an AR, a pistol, and a shotgun at the scene.
So he was heavily armed. And this is Minnesota. This is a blue state. Don't they have gun laws there?
Yeah, man.
Don't they have strict gun laws there? So this is another thing that shows that strict gun laws are not going to stop these lunatics from causing harm. It's not going to stop access to guns. Why? Because it's in our constitutional right to have guns. So limiting people's rights to guns is not going to stop this type of stuff. But we need the mental illness in our country has gone unchecked for far too long.
Way too long. And we can't, like, we draw the line at, oh, what if another trans person's offended? Forget that, bro. What if people die because of the mental illness that y'all affirm every day? This is why I really think that there is an evil agenda here by the elites, that people wanted things like this to happen. That's why they push mental illness on people and affirm people like this. This is a problem. This is evil, and I will not stand for it, not one day.
Obviously, this guy's a weirdo. Long hair, thinks he's a woman. He's a freaking weirdo. And I saw an Urban Dictionary term. I'm not going to say it because it might get us in trouble on YouTube, and I'm not trying to get in trouble on YouTube, but it describes people like him as people who have pornography addictions and are stuck on the internet too long to where they start identifying with these female people and they start calling themselves trans. And that in itself is mental illness. It's too much people online. It's too much people having all these unchecked mental issues. Like, these are the result of it. These are the people that we have to live amongst that are freaking boilers ready to blow at any moment. Like, this is crazy.
You know what's crazy? This person have left the manifesto.
I saw the 20-minute video.
What does it say?
Man,
what are the highlights of it?
It's crazy, bro. It's an 11-minute video. He had a YouTube channel where he was posting all type of stuff on there.
Oh my God.
Bro, it's crazy.
It's finna get crazy. Don't get mad,
actually, it's like he wrote in the manifesto about demonic possession.
Yeah.
That he was possessed by demons.
Yeah. Clearly.
Oh no, I'm gonna show you. Actually, I'm gonna show you the excerpt. Like, it's a whole page where he depicted himself talking to like a demon. He drew it.
Yeah, he drew the demon.
And he wrote in like Russian.
Yeah, it was sickening, bro.
Pull it up.
This the video. This all of it's on this video right now.
This is 11-minute video
yeah.
though. Hold on.
I know.
Benny got T. Benny got. I'm on Benny page. He got a bunch.
I just had to play the first couple of seconds real quick.
You can hear the demons.
I'm gonna kind of skip through.
I can't watch this, but I really can't.
Yeah, let's just go.
I
Let's
can't
just go
watch
to the
this, bro.
clips. So he wrote a note for his friends and family.
Hope you can read that. fuck up.
I can't do this, bro. Get off this.
Get
Bro.
off
Get off
this.
this. This is.
I would
I'm not
also
trying-
like-
Hold on, I'm just gonna show you the book. Y'all, hey, it get ugly out here.
I don't want to see it. I really don't, bro.
Bro, you gotta see the guns, bro. You
No, I
gotta
don't
see,
wanna see it, bro.
You gotta see this, bro.
He was strapped.
He was tweaking, bro. We gotta show this, bro.
Rushing on the guns. Then it says pain and hate.
This shit is demonic, bro.
Those are armor-piercing rounds. Green tips is armor-piercing rounds. That's insane.
I'm the woker, baby.
Why so curious?
Yes.
Okay, stop it. Just stop it, bro. Real shit. I'm not doing this no more.
This shit sound like the Joker, bro.
That's
It's
what he
evil,
said.
it's
I'm
demons.
the woker. Why so curious?
666.
That is a slur for Hispanic people.
All right, but get off this, bro. Real shit.
I'm just had to
Get
show
off this.
you,
We
bro.
seen it, bro. Get
I
off
just
of it.
had to show, bro.
We see it, bro.
It get worse, bro.
This dude is a demon, evil demon. This is what happens when we affirm mentally ill people. I'm sorry, but at this point, you got to throw trans people in an asylum. At a certain point, it's looking like
Go
because
to
it keeps happening.
Go to what I sent from Benny.
I don't care if y'all are offended by that shit. I really don't, bro. Y'all are attacking Christianity. I'm not standing for that, bro.
He had a mag
y'all
that
call me
said-
whatever y'all want, bro.
Kill Donald Trump, rip and tear. This is the demonic possession he wrote about. So it says,
Oh my God.
Crow, who? When will this end? Help me. I don't want to help. Kill yourself, kill. This is a picture of him. He drew of himself talking in the mirror to a demon in the reflection.
Yeah, this is.
He was definitely full of demons. This is Satan's. This is Satan at work.
This is his YouTube channel. This is a video. Don't click on that.
This is Satan at work.
Yeah, this is.
Christianity is under attack.
You want to know one of the craziest things, though? His mom worked at the school he shot up.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you are a Christian man out there and you watch this, and I this is why, like, I don't really like to bring politics and religion together, but it's like, how could you be for this when this keeps on happening and you call yourself a Christian? You are a coward because you're worried about what people say about you. I don't give a damn,
Oh
bro.
yeah. You
These people.
this. He put Jesus
On a target.
on a target, bro.
Yeah.
It gets worse, bro. It was so demonic.
This is the highest level of demonic, bro.
Like,
The highest level, bro.
get off this. Some of this stuff you gotta get off of, man.
This is an attack on Christianity, bro.
This is awful. This is awful. I cannot get down with this stuff.
Real quick, let me ask Grok something. Okay, guys. So only 0.5 of the population, right, identifies as trans. But yet we have Nashville, trans shooter, Denver, trans shooter, Aberdeen, trans shooter, Colorado Springs, trans shooter, this situation, trans shooter. When are we gonna stop caring about what people might say? When are we gonna stop caring about people's feelings and identify that this shit is dangerous? This shit is clearly mentally ill. We have now 5 examples from 2018 to now of trans people, only 0.5% of the population, clearly mentally ill, committing mass violence. This is the highest level of evil. It is clear the trans shit is evil. Forgive my language. Forgive me if anyone is offended. Obviously, yes, like we've said over and over. I'm not going to keep saying it. Yes, not all. But clearly, a lot of them are extremely mentally ill and dangerous, and something needs to be done about this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. People are dying now because we are so worried about people's feelings and what the fuck people think. This shit is evil, bro, and I'm hot. I'm dead ass hot, bro.
And then my friend, he was like laying on top of me, like making sure I was safe, and he got hit. So that was really brave of him.
And you have a neck on your neck?
Yeah, that was, I don't even know what it's from. Kind of looks like debris or something.
That came from during this.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You seem pretty put together here, but it's got to be tough.
Yeah, I'm just like confused.
This is a 5th grade student, 10 years old. Our children shouldn't have to go through this. We shouldn't have to go through this stuff. And I want you guys to know Minnesota legislation, their leadership, are some of the ones that advocate for these type of people. They advocate for these type of rights. And I would also like to point out the fact that you have to go through a background check to get guns in Minnesota. You have to go through all these checks, all these little loopholes, and this freaking psychopath still got guns. So keep all that safe gun law shit. It's not keeping us safer because crazy people are still getting guns.
I'm just confused. Where would the police at if this was close to downtown?
Hey, man.
Christian schools
I have a
typically
lot of
probably aren't
questions.
as funded because they don't have tax dollars, so they probably don't get to have like police officers there as much. I remember when I went to a private Christian school, I never saw a police officer there, not once. Just being honest. Sad.
man.
It's sickening. We need to.
This is infuriating.
The Lord will be back soon, y'all. This is evil. I'm not finna sit here and stand for this. I don't care. That mayor of Minnesota or whatever he was, he is a fucking pussy, a coward.